She thought parking her SUV across my driveway would end the fight. Instead, I rented a crane, shrugged, and gave her the highest parking spot in the neighborhood, 10 feet up. Her face when she realized? Priceless. We'd been at each other for months. Karen loved to park like a wedge, blocking my driveway for hours while she inspected the cul-de-sac or lectured delivery drivers. Notes, threats, bogus fines, she tried everything. The final straw came when she backed her oversized SUV sideways across my entrance at dawn, hopped out with a clipboard, and smiled like she'd won. I knocked politely. She ignored me, turned up her nose, and marched back inside. Neighbors watched from porches, phones already out. I called the tow company, then thought about making the point a little louder. I didn't want violence or damage. I wanted a spectacle that spelled one thing. You don't mess with someone's access and expect to get away with it. So I rented a small industrial crane for the afternoon, legal, contracted, operator on site, and made sure everything was above board. Signs were posted, permits sorted, and the operator briefed the neighbors. Still, when the boom rolled into the driveway, the whole block came alive. Karen came storming out, arms waving. "What are you doing? You can't—" Her protest died when the operator clipped a set of lifting straps around the SUV's frame, professionally, safely, not to wreck the car, but to hoist it so she couldn't ignore what she had done. Up it went, slow and steady, 10 feet clear of the ground. The SUV dangled there, casting a long, ridiculous shadow over Karen's perfectly manicured lawn. Her expression changed in an instant. Smugness curdled into rage, then panic, then the pale edge of embarrassment. Neighbors who had tired of her tyranny cheered and laughed. A few clapped. The HOA chair, who had always been too timid to call her out, watched with a flush of relief. After the SUV was lowered gently onto a flatbed tow and driven away, Karen stammered about lawsuits and theft. I handed her a copy of the towing receipt and the crane operator's invoice. Next time, I said, don't block the only way in and out, or be ready for high-level parking. The HOA tried to make a fuss, but public sentiment had flipped. Karen's parking power move became the neighborhood's favorite clip for weeks. She sulked for months. My driveway stays clear now, and every so often someone waves and says, "Need the crane back?" with a grin.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.